Hi, my name's Cassidy Bishop, and today I'll be talking about the high school project Save the Beach. I think this is a great video that a lot of people need to watch just to get more insight about the ocean and the water quality, and just to get some ideas for their classroom if they are teachers. Some things to remember when watching this video is that it is high school, so I don't know if this would be something that would be available for your elementary and middle school considering they don't have cars and they don't understand this much of an advanced lesson. The areas that this was solely based in was humanities, science, biology, technology, because a lot of the kids use technology to get their thoughts across, and English, because some kids wrote some articles. Some questions are find a deeper understanding about the ocean. You got to provide cultures of the ocean water to see what lies inside. What is the water quality? How can we get the community to see our findings? And the standards are ocean water quality understanding, some cultures, and community outreach, just to see, just to get your ideas out there. Summarization of this lesson: students were taken to the ocean just to get a better idea of what they were expected of. That was about a month before, and they all kind of went out there together, which I think is wonderful. They had a month to bring ocean cultures back to the class to examine and to see what really is in that water. Then they were all to research the water quality of the ocean, and they had to portray that to the community through whichever way they wanted to. Some did calendars, some did media, some did articles, etc. And they all got to pick what ocean they wanted to. And then at the end, they presented it at their expedition to the community and got everyone else to see. What did I see when watching this video? I saw a lot of things when I watched this video. The first one being that teachers were very involved in it. I the teacher seemed so happy to be doing this. He loved it, and I think that's great. I noticed that they were taken to the ocean and what they were going to be researching before, just to give your students a little insight. They all worked together. Their classroom was a lab, obviously, so they had microscopes and stuff, which is also what they used when they were researching. And they went to the ocean multiple times, took notes, and all the students just seemed genuinely happy to be doing this. And while they were learning, I think that's great. What do I think about this? I think that this lesson is wonderful. It's very effective. It involves all the students, it gets them to collaborate, gets them to just work together, and just to see a little bit more about their personalities. All the students did really well. I really think that's because they were given free range and they all got to do what they honestly wanted to and see however the community reacted to it. So I think that's great. It was definitely not traditional. A lot of people can't do that because we don't live near an ocean. We don't have students that are old enough, but there are several ways that we can implement this into our classroom without actually going to an ocean. I like the project. I think it involves students. Great. It made them use their imagination, and it also was helping the community. Those high school students were doing wonderful things for our community that a lot of older people don't even do, and I think it's great that they can do that. The only thing I disliked, if I had to pick one thing, was that not more people know about it. I think everyone should watch this video, honestly. It made me wonder a couple things. I don't really know how I'd reference this. I could see me dealing with my elementary school like kids talking about weather, because one of the girls in the video, she actually talked about tides and made a little calendar. So that would be great to do. I don't have access to an ocean, so I wouldn't be able to do this, but I think it is great. It benefited the students wonderfully. It allowed them to use their imagination. They got outside. They honestly figured out what they're capable of. A lot of those students probably didn't know that they had those abilities when it came to technology, knowledge, whatever the case was. And they also got to do it with their classmates. I think that's wonderful collaboration skills that will definitely pay off when they get a job. Some benefits to the teacher where it truly showed how much trust your students had. Although this lesson is really fun, it is about learning. And I think the students definitely trusted the teacher more after it and allowing them to do this. It shows how the prior lessons that you have talked about affected them. And because they were using multiple skills from several things, whether it was English class, technology class, to implement that. And it allows you to just learn more about your students, all your wonderful students, because you learn more about their personality, see what they really like, and see how they